test. Mic check 1, 2. All right, the cars that you see rolling out is qualifying heat number 1 here with the Patriot Sprint Tour. It's starting on the point of Keister Center, Ontario, the car number 91 of Jamie Turner. Jamie Turner, car number 91. To his outside, that's car number 2 of Lee Winger. Lee Winger in car number 2. Row number 2 on the inside, that's the car number 14H of Jim Hopinen. And to his outside, car number 47X of Dylan Westbrook. The 3R of Shane Ross will come in position number 5 and do it outside. Out of Keister Center, Ontario, that is the number 97 of Corey Turner. The 110 of Jake Brown, current point leader here at the Ashwegan Speedway, making his Patriot Sprint Tour debut. And to his outside, that would be car number 31. Stand corrected, that is Pete Richardson, also in car number 67R. 8 cars, 8 laps of distance here for qualifying heat number 1 here with the Patriot Sprint Tour. Is green flag about to be out displayed on the speedway, and we are underway. Good start there for Dylan Westbrook as they work their way down the backstretch. Is he battling Lee Winger as they head into corners 3 and 4. Westbrook going to lead way as they seals him off, heading in down the front stretch. As Westbrook leads lap number 1, followed by Winger. Westbrook still your race leader, and then here comes the Westbrook still leading the way, followed by Hupinen there in position number 3, and then you got Turner and Ross complete your top 5. Corey Turner sits there in position number 6, and then the 67R of Pete Richardson. 3 laps in, 5 laps to go for the 47X of Dylan Westbrook, as Lee Winger is inching closer to him as the third place driver of Hupinen still sits there in position number 3. Halfway home, says our flagman, as once again, Dylan Westbrook still your race leader. Turner tries to put it on the bottom here and tries to slide into position number 3, and which he does. A little bit of smoke showing at the rear end of his race car, as we got 3 laps still to go here in qualifying heat number 1 here with the Patriot Sprint Tour. Corey Turner now sits there in position number 5. As once again, 2 laps to go for the 47X of Dylan Westbrook. Lee Winger sits there in second, followed by the 91 of Jamie Turner. And Jim Hupinen completes your top 4. White flag out for Dylan Westbrook as they one more time as Turner puts it to the inside. We're going to take over position number 2 as they make their way down the backstretch. Turner south sits in position number 2, but qualifying heat win number 1 will go to the 47X of Dylan Westbrook. Second will go to the 91 of Jamie Turner. Lee Winger sits there in third, followed by Jim Hupinen, Corey Turner, Shane Ross, Jake Brown, and Pete Richardson. So that will do it for qualifying heat number 1 here with the Patriot Sprint Tour. We're on 3 heats here tonight. 24 cars signed in tonight. As picking up qualifying heat win number 1 is car number 47X of Dylan Westbrook. Qualifying heat number 2 now being out onto the speedway and starting on the pole tonight, the car number 51L of Lee Laddister out of Alexandria, Ontario. To his outside, that is car number 10 of Mitch Brown. Mitch Brown currently 3rd here with the Patriot Sprint Tour back at the Merrittville Speedway about 2 months ago. Starting in position number 3 will be 11 of Jamie Turner, and to his outside, the car number X of Dan Bennett. Dan Bennett in car number X. Row number 3 on the inside out of Belfast, New York, driving the Genesee Medical Health number 67. That is Dr. Steve Collins. And to his outside, that is car number 5D of Dave Dykstra. Dave Dykstra in car number 5. Got the 17X of Dane Nida of Tecumseh, Michigan. And to his outside, car number 5C of Connor Mahoney. 8 cars, 8 laps of distance here for qualifying heat number 2 here with the Patriot Sprint Tour. As Lee Ledesor and Mitch Brown going to ignite the 8-car field here for qualifying heat number 2. As Mitch Brown immediately jumps to the outside, and here comes Dykstra jumping from position number 6 into position number 2 as they make their way into corners 3 and 4. Mitch Brown will lead the way here on lap number 1, followed by the second place driver of James Dykstra. And Lee Ledesor sits there in position number 3. Steve Collins completes the top 5. Dane Nida working on the 67 of Steve Collins as Dane Nida puts the slide job on him, taking over position number 5. But Steve Collins will going to get back underneath him, which he does to here on lap number 2. And so your top 5 goes and follow the Brown of Dykstra, the 51 of Ledesor, the 11 of Turner, as Turner looks to take over position number 3 on lap number 3, and he does. But it's been all Mitch Brown in this one here on qualifying heat number 2. As Brown now is where he started on the top side of the speedway. At the beginning of the heat, he's now moved himself down to the bottom. As still leads the 5D of Dykstra, followed by the 11 of Jamie Turner. And then you have the 51 of Lee Ledesor. But Mitch Brown looking very strong here in qualifying heat number 2 here with the Patriot Sprint Tour. Finished in a top 10 finish at the Fall Speedway 1 week ago. And he was also a 3rd place finisher at the Merrittville Speedway back in late April. And so Mitch Brown still leading the way, followed by the Dykstra 5D, the 11 of Jamie Turner, followed by the 51 of Lee Ledesor, and Dayton Nida finally gets around the 67 of Steve Collins for that position number 4. As white flag is out on the speedway, coming around corners 3 and 4 for one last time here. That is the car number 10B of Mitch Brown. Mitch Brown wins qualifying heat number 2, followed by the 5D of Dave Dykstra, the 11 of Jamie Turner. Lee Ledesor comes home at 4th, followed by Dane Nida, Steve Collins, the 5C of Connor Mahoney. You got the X of Dan Bennett, and that will complete the field. So Dan Bennett comes home in 8th, the 7th of 5 of Connor Mahoney comes home in 7th. Steve Collins comes home in 6th. Dane Nida 5th. The 4th of Lee Ledesor. 3rd goes to Jamie Turner. 2nd will go to Dave Dykstra. And picking up the win tonight out of Brantford, Ontario, the car number 10B of Mitch Brown. Mitch Brown, tonight's winner of qualifying heat number 2. Qualifying heat number 3 about to be displayed out onto the speedway here at the Ohsweken Speedway, and starting on the point for qualifying heat number 3, that is car number 38 of Tyler Hendricks, and to his outside, that would be car number 9 of Steve Lyons out of Kitchener, Ontario. Row number 2 on the inside, you got a pair of zeros. First one is starting in position 2's outside. That is of Dane Lawrence. Dane Lawrence starts there in position number 4. Row number 3, that is car number 35 of Jared Zimbardi. Jared Zimbardi in car number 35 and 2 outside. Out of Fort Erie, Ontario, car number 27Z of Stan Zanchum. Then you got the 01 of Mike Frazier into his outside. That would be car number 31. Of John Burbage. John Burbage in car number 31. So as mentioned before, Patriot Sprint Tour rules, we use the passing point systems to determine how we do our redraw, the top 8 in passing points. So it's basically wherever you start and how you finish, and that's how many points you'll get. So if you, for instance, if you started 4th, finished 1st, that is 3 points. You get the idea. White flag out onto the speedway here. So Tyler Hendricks about to ignite the 8-car field here for qualifying heat number 3 with the Patriot Sprint Tour. Green flag back out on the speedway. As Hendricks leads the way, but here comes the number 00 of Dane Lawrence as he sits there in position number 2 as he's working the bottom side of the speedway as they exit corner number 4. But Hendricks still at the line. He will lead lap number 1, but Dane Lawrence looking very strong here As once again, side-by-side racing as they make their way down the backstretch. Glenn Steyer sits there in third, followed by Lyons and Jared Zimbardi. That's a very, very strong top 5. The 38, once again, of Hendricks, still leading the way on the outside. Lawrence just not enough that time as Jared Zimbardi sits there in position number 4, and Lyons completes the top 5. Hendricks still leading the way, followed by the 00 Lawrence. The Ashwegan Speedway regular Glenn Steyer sits there in position number 3, but here comes the juice of Jared Zimbardi as Lyons has definitely fallen back a tad, and then you have the final 3 cars still bringing up the tail end of the field. Lawrence looking again on the bottom as he's just not going to get as Hendricks just very, very strong up on the top side of the speedway. Lawrence going to try once again here on the bottom side. Can he get it this time? Yes, he will. Dane Lawrence, teenage driver out of Lancaster, New York, your new race leader here on lap number 5 as they make their way down the backstretch. So the juice of Jared Zimbardi getting closer to the top 2 race leaders. But Dane Lawrence now is still really liking the bottom side of the speedway as two laps to go. As Jared Zimbardi inching closer to the 38 of Hendricks. Just not going to do it. Hendricks really liking the top side of the speedway here in our 3rd qualifying heat of the night. White flag is out for Dane Lawrence. And then the 38, Tyler Hendricks, sits there in 2nd. Jared Zimbardi completes your top 3. But here they go one more time into corners 3 and 4. That'll be the 00 of Dane Lawrence. 2nd, we'll go to the 38 of Tyler Hendricks. Jared Zimbardi comes in 3rd, followed by Glenn Steyers. 5th will go to Steve Lyons, and so on down the line. So a very good start to the teenage driver of Dane Lawrence. Comes to us out of Lancaster, New York, in the Totally Tools 00 as he picks up the win in qualifying heat number 3. And so that will do it for our qualifying heats here with the Patriot Sprint Tour. We'll have our Effingham Sliding and Excavation Dash for Cash 4 laps coming up in just a bit. We would like to turn things back over to Greg as we still have more qualifying heats here at the Ashwegan Speedway. Thanks again.
Thank you very much. Ready for the Gales Auto Aftermarket Bomber Division, their first qualifying heat of the evening, first of 2, brought to you by Caledonia Auto Supply. Tommy's.
We have a season-long point fund for our separate Dash series. Corey Turner, one of our 6 drivers who have a Dash win here in 2016. He also has a 4th place finish in Dash points at the Canandaigua Motorsports Park that he did that back in May. So we're still waiting on Lee Ladisaur. And then we will do our 4 laps, get a quick interview, and then continue on with tonight. Absolutely beautiful night here at the Ashwegan Speedway. We'd like to thank you guys once again for coming on out here at the Ashwegan Speedway. This is round number 2 on the Patriot Sprint Tour Canadian Series. So once again, 6 cars, 4 laps. Once again, 4 laps is the distance here for our Effingham Sliding Excavation Dash. Not only with these drivers, the winner of this will also pick up $100, courtesy of Effingham Sliding Excavation. And then we'll do our top 8 redraw on the front stretch during intermission. So Lee Winger, Dane Nidus sits there in row number 1, row number 2 to Jim Hoopinen and Glenn Steyers, and row number 3 of Corey Turner and Lee Ladisaur. We're about to get underway here with the Effingham Sliding and Excavation. Green flag out onto the speedway. Good run there for Nidus. He sits there up on the top side of the racetrack as they head into corners 3 and 4. Winger sits there on the bottom, and here comes the Ashwegan flyer of Glenn Steyers as he sits there in position number 3. Nidus still your race leader here on lap number 1. 3 laps still to go, but here comes Lee Winger as they are side by side once again as they enter corners 3 and 4. Winger going to lead the pack now as he's now your race leader as we are halfway home. Our top 3 cars. It's a 3-car battle, 2-lap shootout as Hoopinen now sits there in position number 3. And it looks like we got the trouble of Corey Turner. Corey Turner a little bit slow as he sits there at the tail of the field. Who's it going to be here at the line? It is still Lee Winger. Dane Nida looking to get back back into the race lead. Half a lap to go for the top three as they enter corners 3 and 4. One last time. Who's it going to be at the line? And it is going to be Lee Winger picking up the dash win tonight. Dane Nida will come home in second. Third will go to Jim Huppinen. Fourth will go to the 51 out of Lee Ladisor, Glenn Styres, and Corey Turner. Mic check 1 2. And here we are down in victory lane. Lee Winger getting himself out of the car. Let's give him a nice round of applause tonight's FAM Slugging Excavation Dash winner, Lee Winger. Lee, strong run you had here in these 4 laps. What can you get from the track here as you enter into tonight's A main?
It's a little choppy in the center, but around the bottom seemed to be a good consistent groove. I was able to keep enough momentum up to keep, I guess it was Dane beside me, keep behind me, and get the dash win.
Yeah, a strong field of card here tonight. 24 cars, though. You start in 9th, though. That's got to feel pretty good, though. Good starting spot.
Anytime you can start up in the top 10, it's a good thing, a good feeling. Hopefully we can maintain it, pick up some spots, and pick up the top 5.
All right, best of luck tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Winger, tonight's Effingham Slang and Excavation and Dash winner.
So our HRW Automotive Mini Stock B main is lined up over there in turns 3 and 4.
Jared Zimbardi, and on the pole, ladies and gentlemen, hometown favorite out of Scotland, Ontario, driving the Ohsweken Speedway, Bradshaw Fuels, number 47X of Dylan Westbrook. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your field for tonight's 25-lap A main here for the Patriot Sprint Tour. So 23 cars will make the start tonight here at the Ohsweken Speedway. This is round number 2 of the Patriot Sprint Tour Canadian Series. Great field of cars tonight as we are ready to go tonight. 25 lap. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we get the signs, the 4 fingers. So from turn number 4 all the way down to turn number 1, I ask you guys all to please rise. This is the great race fans of Ohsweken Speedway. You salute to your favorite driver as they wave back to you. Before we turn them loose and let them fly, here is the Patriot Sprint Tour in 4 wides, the stars and cars. So the Patriot Sprint Tour Canadian Series. thank you, Oswego Speedway, once again, as we are set to go 25 laps here with the Patriot Sprint Tour. Track regular, Dylan Westbrook on the point. Jared Zimbardi, who won the Patriot Sprint Tour Canadian Series Championship 1 year ago. Currently third on the all-time Patriot Sprint Tour wins list. He will start in second. So white flag about to be displayed out onto the speedway. And so we will be going green flag racing next time by. Once again, green flag racing next time by. So how about Oswego Speedway on the count of three? Why don't you guys shout out who's going to win tonight? 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm sure that guess was pretty good. Let's find out together, ladies and gentlemen. 25 laps for the Patriot Sprint Tour here at the Oswego Speedway. So in the box, not before, not after, Dylan Westbrook going to ignite the 23-card field, and we are underway here at the Oswego Speedway. Juice of Jared Zimbardi leads them down the backstretch as they enter corners number 3 and 4. Dylan Westbrook sits there in position number 2 as they 2 by 2 as they enter corners number 3 and 4. And leading lap number 1 over the Juice of Jared Zimbardi, and Westbrook sits there in position number 2 as Dane Lawrence completes the top 3. You have the 91 of Jamie Turner working to the inside of the 00 of Dane Lawrence, but Jared Zimbardi leading the way here with 23 laps still to go. As Dane Lawrence working to the outside to take over position number 2, the young gun of Dane Lawrence out of Lancaster, New York. Still sits there in position number 3. Westbrook sits there in that runner-up spot. And Jamie Turner also sits there in position number 4. And then you have the 38 of Tyler Hendricks, who started back, who's not moved a bit. The Juice of Jared Zimbardi still leading the way here on lap number 4, as well as Dane Lawrence, as Dylan Westbrook looking to get back as Westbrook flies by back again on Lawrence as they enter corners 3 and 4. Zimbardi, Westbrook, Lawrence, and Turner, and Hendricks. That completes your top 5. As Mitch Brown sits there in position number 7, and then you have Jamie Turner there in position number 6. So once again, another lap. Very clean racing here so far at the Oswego Speedway as we are 6 laps in, 19 still to go. Oh, and we got one first caution come out. That's the 11 of Jamie Turner here on lap 7. Lap number 7 did not count. Lap number 7 did not count. We'll go back to lap number 6. Jamie Turner. Jared Zimbardi leads Dylan Westbrook and Dane Lawrence, as Dane Lawrence was running second for a while and then was a little slow as he was entering the backstretch back on lap number 4. So we're going to tighten things back up. Jared Zimbardi leads the field as we go single file, Patriot Sprint Tour rules, as we will enter once again the white box that will ignite the remaining cars on the speedway. Jared Zimbardi, first one to fire, and we are back underway. Lawrence still trying to look for the bottom side of that speedway. Not going to do it that time as he falls back to position number 3. Westbrook sitting there in second. Lawrence still too low there on the bottom. Is going to backpedal a little bit, but Jared Zambardi still leading the way here on lap number 7. Battle for 4th, though, is between the two Turners. Dmstyres making some noise as he enters the top 10, as he now trails the 10B of Mitch Brown. But Jared Zambardi still leading the way here on lap number 8, followed by the 47 of Dylan Westbrook. And Dane Lawrence completes the top 3, but it looks like the 11 of Jamie Turner looks like he's going to enter in the top 4. Excuse me, that's the 91 of Ryan Turner. Jamie Turner in car number 11. The Juice still leading the way here. Has won here before, loves the track, as he's got a pretty sizable lead over the 47X of Dylan Westbrook. The two front row gutters. Lots of heavy traffic as you enter into the back ends of the Spiel. The 51L of Lee Ladisor is now going to the pits. Once again, 51L of Lee Ladisor to the pits here on lap number 11. Zambardi still leading the way here as we are almost 2 laps away from the halfway point. And then we will enter looks like lap traffic just about to become a threat here on lap number 12 is the 01 of Kyle Frazier is the first lap traffic victim. Halfway home as Zambardi leads the 47X of Dylan Westbrook. Third is going to go to the 91 of Ryan Turner. Jamie Turner sits there in position number 4. And then the 10 of Mitch Brown. Mitch Brown also making some noise as he cracks himself into the top 5 as Dane Lawrence sits there in position number 6. Comfortable advantage now for the Juice of Jared Zambardi as we are just outside of 10 laps. Make it 10 laps now to go for the Juice of Jared Zambardi. Dylan Westbrook sits there in second as he's inching closer to that 35 as we click off more laps. Nine laps now to go for the Juice. All drivers have been, the only driver to no longer be on the racetrack is the 51L of Lee Ladisor. So tough break for Lee Ladisor. 22 cars still remain here. As Jared Zambardi really using that high side, and it looks like Dylan Westbrook has found out that that's the line to use. As you can see, a line is being worked on the race leaders as Westbrook's getting closer and closer as Westbrook gets by the Jake Brown as well as the Jim Huppinen machine as well as the Matt Lyons machine. Zambardi still leading the way. Almost 5 laps to go. As Jared Zambardi looking to be the first driver here in 2016 to pick up his second feature of the 2016 season here with the Patriot Sprint Tour. Still the 11 of Jamie Turner sits there in third as he started 6th. As we got now 4 laps to go there for the Juice. Once again, 2 laps to go now for the Juice. Very clean race so far here. As once again, Jared Zambardi leads the 47 of Westbrook. The 11 of Jamie Turner complete your podium finishers. As the white flag just about to be displayed out onto the speedway for the Juice of Jared Zambardi as he exits down corner number 4. Dane Lawrence, who was atop running in second for a while, has now fallen back to the edge of the field. A white flag out onto the speedway. As now Jared Zimbardi picks up the win over the 47X of Dylan Westbrook. Third will go to the 11 of Jamie Turner. Excuse me, the 91 of Ryan Turner. Jamie Turner. So that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. How about it for the Patriot Sprint Tour here at the Ohsweken Speedway? Jared Zimbardi, once again victorious here at the Ohsweken Speedway, a track that he has won once before. We'll head down to Victory Lane to talk to our top 3 finishers. The juice of Jared Zimbardi, tonight's A-Main winner.
Want to make sure we thank Lone Wolf Fireworks for lighting up the sky tonight. Lone Wolf Fireworks on Highway 54 in Middleport, the official fireworks supplier of Ohsweken Speedway. If you're looking for some fireworks for the upcoming holidays in the summer, check out Lone Wolf Fireworks again, Highway 54 in Middleport. You can also find them on Facebook and online. We'll go down to Mobile One Victory Lane with your winner, the Juice, Jared Zimbardi.
So here we are down in Victory Lane here at the Ohsweken Speedway, his 4th career win here at the Ohsweken Speedway out of Bradford, Pennsylvania, unbuckling himself from the car. How about it, folks? He can hear you now. The Juice, Jared Zimbardi. Jared had a very good starting spot. You've been very successful here in the past tonight. Another win here at the Ohsweken Speedway.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice. This is, I think, the third year in a row we've won up here, so a hat trick. That's pretty nice. Track, I said, was going to be a little tricky. Just, I knew, I thought Dylan was going to go to the bottom, so I just said, well, I'm just going to zing around the top. We got a real nice baseline package for momentum, and you know, we just we kind of banked on that. We didn't do anything special, and you know, it worked out again.
Yeah, second feature win here in 2016 with the Patriot Sprint Tour. What's that say, though, for your race team?
I mean, we want to keep getting more of them. I think our best year is 10 wins. That was in 2014. Well, then we dropped to 5 last year. So we want to try and get double digits here with the wins.
All right, nice job tonight.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Juice, Jared Zimbardi, picking up the win. We're going to talk to our second place runner of Mr. Dylan Westbrook. Dylan? Started on the front row. Zimbardi was very strong tonight on the top side of the speedway, but hey, a second place run here with the Patriot Sprint Tour.
Yeah, tonight to me this is an awesome night to be able to come second. This is like only a handful of 360 races I've raced so far, so to be able to come second with the Patriots, that's a big accomplishment for me.
All right, and who would you like to thank tonight?
Really got to thank Glenn. He supplies the car for me, and all my crew and everyone who helps out, and family, and just everyone who helps out and to get me here each and every week.
All right, nice job tonight.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Westbrook, tonight's second place winner here at the Ohsweken Speedway. We also got Ryan Turner, third place run. Hey, Ryan, really good run here tonight with the Patriot Sprint Tour. Starts 6th on the grid and coming home with a podium finish. You can't complain.
Yeah, I know. I was running 5th with about 4 to go, and I kind of got lucky on Brown and my dad with some lap traffic. But no, really happy. I think JT ended up 4th and us third. That's great.
And who would you like to thank tonight?
I got to thank my crew, first of all. They were awesome all week. We worked hard. We switched an engine this week, and they worked all night to get it right, and it was awesome in the end. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Aces Bar and Grill, Chop Talkers, Hauser's Pharmacy, Champion Racing Oil, Total Coatings, and Plaza Car Recyclers.
Nice job tonight.
Oh, and Gales Auto Aftermarket.
And nice job tonight.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Turner, tonight's third place finisher here at the Oswego Speedway. And that will do it with the Patriot Sprint Tour here in 2016 as our only points event here on the Canadian Series. We'll, of course, be back here with the Canadian Sprint Car Nationals back in September. We'd like to thank you guys for coming on out here at the Oswego Speedway here with the Patriot Sprint Tour. We'd like to be sure to like Patriot Sprint Tour on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Patriot Sprints. Visit us on patriotsprinttour.com. Once again, my name is Paul Harkenrider here with the Patriot Sprint Tour. It has been an absolutely awesome night here at the Oswego Speedway. We hope to see you guys back out on the tour. Be sure to follow us on patriotsprinttour.com for all that info. I'm going to send things back up to Greg and Tommy. Take it away.
Lap HRW Automotive Mini Stock feature is lined up over in turns 3 and 4. You see them over there. 33 cars